We came back to Vehicle Legends as we're going to be starting for 850 miles driven, as we're going to be doing for our first time that we're going to be doing a little bit for this one. But we're sorry, we absolutely keep on saying for allegedly 2 times, but articulatedly that we absolutely put on for some kind of chat filter on. Looks like we have some more miles will be driven in the next few miles. That looks like we have some cars from the Halloween event, and we got the Lamborghini Superleggera as well. I got kicked down for just a little bit for this. I just got smashed and stabbed by the supercar as well. As we're gonna be using for this some kind of articulated vehicle, looks like we're gonna be doing to game some more. Races 1, we're absolutely doing for a little bit stuff for 1,000 races to go. Races 1 will absolutely we're gonna be doing for our top 10. We cannot able to do for our 90,000 wins. In credits, it's gonna be a lot of times, and miles driven will be a billions of miles we go. As we came about for this articulated stuff, we eventually have for some kind of Lamborghinis back. As we're doing a little bit for this one, we have a 2JZ Aston Martin Victor GT1 2JZ. Looks like we're gonna be doing for some more races, and next of these players, and some of these players won't able to race against me. As we're doing for a little bit for against, as we're doing for a little bit as well, we have the AMG GTR is our first couple of miles we have for today. Looks like this is in for a Mercedes muscle car, as this is going to be in European muscle car as well. That was absolutely going to be doing as smashing the record against the Nürburgring. We're doing for a little bit of one time for just a little bit once. This is a single turbo. We must turn into a muscle car like that before. As before we're going to be almost up to 15 as well, as we're going to be doing for a little bit of drag race for our very first time. Looks like I'm going to be doing for a little bit automatically that we're going to be doing for a little bit for this time. Corvette C7 Stingray versus Mercedes AMG GTR, as I'm probably not sure. This is the AMG GTR as blasting away for domination for our very first time. That is crazy, absolutely. It does absolutely we're doing for some kind of drag races. Let's do for some kinds of a first drag races by using the AMG GTR. Let's do this for a little bit for once again. As we came by that we're absolutely using for articulated way, and the rear wheel drive was absolutely very possible as well. By using the nitrox as well, by using acceleration we blast away from nitrox. As we came by that we're using for instead of Corvette Stingray as well. As we're doing for our next drag race, let's do for another one, as before it went very gone wrong. As to do this for ourselves, the race is still in progress. All you have to do is try another one, as instead of using for Toyota Supra, immediately that we're going to be trying to do this out, same 200 miles per hour. Looks like we're battling for GTR 35 versus AMG GTR. I'm not using for this only our staff as well. As we came by that we're going to be using for this blast, I think this car was absolutely we're going to be doing for a little bit for just one. As we came by to hit the route for 200 miles an hour, it came by in second place, 204 miles an hour. It's just 1 second that we're hitting through this out. Hit through out for 211 to 212 miles per hour. This is going to be the big battle as way that we're hitting through this out for just a little bit for 220 miles per hour in 1 second. This is not going to be doing for a little bit for 1 second as well. And we absolutely done it as win. Let's change into another car known as the SRT Viper as well. Looks like this shall be dominate everything since. Looks like we have 4 against doing for highway and drag racing for this moment. Looks like let's blast away everything for even ourselves while not using for the manual transmission, because automatic is absolutely articulated as well by using for some kind of electric cars 231 miles per hour as well. We came a little bit fast but looks like we're pretty fast as well, getting away with other drivers. This is absolutely quite a bit easy for every since, but looks like we come into a checkered flag, and we have finished a lot of these seconds for this one. As 36 seconds will be absolutely, we're gonna be doing some more. I think we have to do for reduce for a lot of miles per hour. We cannot absolutely gonna be doing like this until our next couple of races. We're doing much as well. And here we go. Looks like we absolutely for speeding as well. Someone is gonna be more faster than me. I don't really think that this guy was absolutely doing for such as revenge. We're doing as absolutely for articulated stuff. As we came by to get more extremely fast, we won't absolutely gonna be doing a little bit. This is a SRT Viper who blasts away for our pole position, within for a top speed, within for over 250 miles an hour. We absolutely doing this a little bit great. We need to reduce speed as even possible. We got our motorcycle versus in other words, we cannot able to do one thing that we're gonna be doing whatsoever. I don't really think that some of these guys as well, we're doing for a ultimate drag race as not impossible as well. Let's get on for some kind of no modifications, as we don't ever to do like this. The motorcycle went against a fast acceleration for this one, as we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be taking on second. Looks like we're in second. Pushed down third for exploit. I think we're gonna be doing for a little bit of this one. Let's do for a Dodge Challenger, and we'll wait against scene against for a motorcycles as well. And because of doing like this, that I'm gonna be blasting it anyways. Looks like we're using for some kind of dragsters as anyways. That should not able to put here as possible. It does not seems to be like this one. That should put me into the last place. Now I should not able to try to do like this. Even for our top speed against Ferrari SF90 Stradale, looks like we're turning on some kind of lights as well. Wait a second, who's just gonna be in progress for this one? We're just trying to get for some other exploits. Wait a second, this race has gotten hacked. Unless this is not very good as well. Pretty not good as possible. But looks like throughout the day, we're using for some kind of a special speed allies. Oh no, our first drag race has come into a terrible mention. Motorcycles versus supercars as well. Come to a whole-wheel drive. Looks like we came into extreme fast as well. No, we don't let motorcycles. What the hell is this? That should put it into our last place. That's not pretty good as well. I need to do something for revenge. We can't. Whatever it is, waiting for more players will be absolutely gonna be pretty insane. Looks like for even articulated, we have for our last couple of seconds. It doesn't mean it was absolutely cancelled. Let's using for our flagship car we cannot able to use an Aston Martin as well. Not even possible, and not in my watch, that we're gonna beat these guys as well. Motorcycles versus Aston Martin GT1. Let's get away from them on, as we're speeding around the top speed humor against 200 miles per hour. This is what absolutely into second place, 7.66 seconds. This is not what absolutely gonna be being good as well. As you try to spawn for a hypercar at once, looks like we have one guess to go. Looks like we are top speed humor against the revenge for this one. At least for our turbo concept high performance vehicle, looks like the motorcycle wins. What on earth? This is absolutely terrible as well. I must maximum upgrade into. We can't do it whatever it is. I must need a Peterbilt jet truck as well. I must leave for its own size. And looks like absolutely we have 10 miles over it. And 12 hours off the coast. We have for law breaking for this times. As we do not ever that we're gonna be trying to absolutely. We cannot do whatever it is. This is taking for so much pretty long time. And it was absolutely kind of bad. One last race should not be guaranteed. This is absolutely being worse as well. The worst of all is absolutely pretty terrible. Putting up for this run as we're coming no faster. Putting into third place. This is not very good as well. And that is the end of the video. This is absolutely kind of just stressing me out for just ruin. For some motorcycles just ruin itself. That's it for this video. But make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna be see you until our next Friday or Saturday.